I do not like to eat chicken. I also do not like to eat hot sauce or macaroni and cheese. After saying these statements, many of my peers and family members say, "Oh my God, you're not black. You're not black if you don't eat this, and you're not black if you don't do that." Though many African Americans like to eat chicken and other foods, this is still a stereotype assigned to African Americans. It is also fueled by implicit bias. Implicit bias is the prejudgment of particular qualities by an individual to a member of a specific social group. In simpler terms, it is the unconscious opinions of a racial group or social group. The statement I said previously about chicken and other foods would be implicit bias because it is believed that because I'm black, I must eat chicken. Implicit bias shapes our society and shapes our future generations. This bias affects our knowledge, understanding, reasoning, and decision making. Teachers, judges, you and me, and anybody in the world have an implicit bias. In 2020, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham said, "Black people and immigrants can't go anywhere in this state. You just need to be conservative, not liberal." This is clearly a bias because not all African Americans and immigrants are liberals. This is a common misconception ruled by the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. He was taught this. But implicit bias is not always within the political offices. It can be found among peers and schools. Girls are often over-sexualized and believe that they need to have nails or have their hair done, and boys are always have to follow a standard of how they should conduct themselves. Bias controls how the receiver acts when they are in any situation. They become self-conscious of their actions. For example, when they're in the store or when they get pulled over, they have to be afraid because they don't know the implicit bias this person may have of them. Now, how might this shape a society, you may ask? Minorities get treated coldly, and it just leads to tension. If they're getting constantly treated coldly, they're going to get fed up at some point. For example, a Caucasian female is walking down the street. As she's walking, she sees a black male walking towards her. She gets scared. As the black male passes her, she noticeably clutches her purse. The black male sees this and now has a new bias of how white females act. The cycle continues and it grows until something boils over and tensions rise even more. To sum up, implicit bias is all around us. It has to shape our society because it's inevitable. It's unconscious opinions and unconscious actions ruled by those opinions. Some people may say that implicit bias is not real. A lot of Caucasians say, "Oh, I don't see color. It's all about the situation, not the race." Back to that situation with the Caucasian female and the black male. Would she have clutched her purse if a white male walked by her? Some people may say yes. Some people may counterclaim and say no. It is all about what she was taught to fear. She was instinctively clutching her purse because she was taught that African American males are dangerous. Implicit bias runs our society.